So this is the final stretch of the Allies of the Ninja miniseries, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm really gonna miss it. This is going to be the final 3-parter of this miniseries, and it's gonna cover the last of the Allies, and it's basically a lucky dip at this point. There's no consistent theme to the last 3 parts. But with that being said, welcome back, or welcome to Allies of the Ninja Episode 8. The first pick for this episode is going to be Coco, and this is her casual outfit from the movie, and I really like this design. Don't let the change in the name fool you, this is just Misako from the show, but this is her nickname that was given to her from Garmadon, and it's honestly a nice fit, because it makes her feel more unique from her show counterpart, which is also good, because this is definitely a different take on Lloyd's mother. But like I said, this is a really good design. It's honestly very simple in nature, having no back printing, but the front of her looks really good. She does come with a handbag accessory, because this is the version of her that you could get from the Ninjago CMF. But unfortunately, I have misplaced the handbag, so here she is with Lady Iron Dragon's sword. But this is just a very fun minifigure to own, and it is one that I do recommend for anyone to get if they have a movie display, because she fits in perfectly with the rest. Second up today though is going to be her warrior counterpart, which is the Lady Iron Dragon, and this design is so much better than her casual design. Not trying to put down her civilian look, but this print is just fantastic, and she has so many pieces to her which is really nice. The shoulder pad is amazing, the hair print is amazing. Unfortunately she has no leg printing, but she has that cloth skirt to go over it, but as much as I don't like the cloth skirt, it is a nice touch. Unfortunately, she does suffer from one of the issues that LEGO has, which is that they printed a yellow face on a black head of a minifigure, so it doesn't really look yellow, which is a shame, because it's a nice print outside of that. It just reminds me of Lloyd's hood from the CMF. She comes with 2 accessories, one being a bow and arrow, and the other one being her sword, which is just Lloyd's sword from the movie, but I like how it looks with her. But this is just overall an amazing minifigure, and one that was quite common at the time and is actually quite easy to get now, and I thoroughly recommend it if you want a very unique looking minifigure. Third up is going to be the Dragon Hunter herself, Faith. And this is a fantastic design. I love the design of the Dragon Hunters from Season 9 in general, because they are fantastic looking. They're very Mad Max-esque, and I love that. And Faith's design very much contributes to that. Unfortunately, she doesn't have any sort of variant where you can have her head and her hair, which is a shame, because while this design is great, I would love to display her when you could actually see her face. But this design is fine nonetheless. You can set Faith up with 2 different accessories, one of them being the chain guns that they use to capture dragons, but the other one, which I prefer, is going to be the Dragon Blade, and this makes her look fantastic. I am genuinely so surprised by how much I enjoyed this minifigure, but I really enjoy the Season 9 designs in general, so I think it does get that as well, but this is so good and a must-have for any Ninjago collector. Last up today is going to be the bodyguard from the royal family himself. It is Hutchins, and again, this is a fantastic minifigure. His print is amazing all round. It's a bit simplistic in some places, especially the back, but overall it's a great design, and I love how well the green and the gold complement each other. It just leads to a fantastic looking minifigure that stands out on the shelf. I gotta point out the head design because it is so good looking. It's so much personality and so much life. I really wish we got him with a dual-sided head, because I would have loved to have seen an angry expression from him. His main accessory is going to be a golden bow staff, because that is what he mainly had on him during the show, and it really does complement the look, and it really adds to the gold aesthetic that the royal family has. This is possibly one of my favourite figures from Season 8, but I think most of the Season 8 minifigures are fantastic in general, and he is surprisingly cheap considering he was exclusive to the Temple of Resurrection, where most of the other exclusive figures end up shooting up in price. But Hutchins is very obtainable, and one that I would suggest anyone pick up. And that about does it for this episode of Allies, and I hope you enjoy. And while I've already said I recommend them all, I'm just going to nail it home and say these are fantastic minifigures, and one that you would definitely love to have on the shelf. But let me know who you think is going to appear in episode 9. There are plenty of picks left. There's going to be 9 more minifigures in the last 2 episodes. But yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and have a good day. Okay,